my god. We're live.
What?
OMG.
What?
We're live.
It happened.
It's live.
Doesn't matter. We're live dance.
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
It's this is my We're Live dance, and this is my Patreon dance.
Yes.
But it
Fair.
also has the face with it.
Oh.
All right, cool. Glad everyone is not here to see that. Okay, I am going to start tweeting stuff out. So if you guys want to kind of chit chat a little bit.
No, I don't chit chat, especially when I'm drinking.
I don't even like that guy.
I hate this bitch.
Yeah.
I hope everyone heard that. I'm drunk.
You did. Already? You just started drinking a beer.
3 beers. Three drinks of beers.
Mm.
Guys, Google Plus lets me tell. It asks me if I am going to watch our own event. Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch our event. Yeah, thanks,
Do it.
Google.
It's lame. Lame.
All right.
Oh, never
I
mind.
like that we have video on them.
Yeah.
They're muted.
Yeah.
This is a Rissy I've always wanted.
A Rissy that is seen and not heard.
Yes.
Oh, are they?
Rissy.
Should I unmute or no?
No, don't unmute them yet.
Okay,
'cause they're
there you go.
under their screen and flipping me off so they can hear us.
Yes.
Thank you, Missy. Yeah.
How did it? Oh, it unmuted itself when she came back. That's why. Okay. Hi, Rissy.
Hi, fuckers.
We're over here.
Rissy,
This is weird.
yeah.
There you are.
Hey, there.
Hi.
That's the camera that's looking at you.
There
You
you
can
go.
keep looking at the screen and just know that we can't see you.
What?
You
Okay.
understand that my webcam is here, but there's a 50-inch television that's the actual faces. So
What?
I'm trying to look up because
What?
you're all looking down at me.
Oh,
And
we're looking down at you.
Always looking down at you.
Yes. So you guys can see me right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Because
That's fine.
it's really weird. I guess I can see things that happen on the page like right here, so it's not too much looking away. Like comments and shit that pop up. God, this is strange.
Is it? You can't move it?
I don't want to try. No.
Okay.
she moves it, she breaks it.
Yeah. Let's
That's
Let's-
fair. She knows
not do
better.
that. She does.
Clever girl.
Finally learning her abilities.
All right. Who do we have watching us
No one so far.
besides God?
I always feel like somebody's watching me, though. You know what I mean?
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
It's
And I have
not.
no privacy. You know, that actually was Michael Jackson singing backup for Rockwell.
You are
Really?
correct. Yep.
Yep.
Michael
Yeah.
Jackson.
For some reason, people thought Rockwell was just going to be a big fucking deal to the extent that Michael Jackson would sing his backup.
I think somebody owed somebody a favor.
Yeah, he could be one of those people like Rob Liefeld who knows where the bodies are buried.
Pretty much.
So,
Pretty much.
what's
What
our
have you been up to?
Patreon at?
Tell me about your shits.
Shit.
Literally?
Like, how was the last hangout that I wasn't privy to?
Oh, it was really awesome, especially since you weren't there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I figured it was only enriched by the fact that I was absent.
Yes,
Fucker.
exactly. That.
Thanks for that. I
You're
feel
welcome.
So loved.
Damn.
No, we were having a wine and cheese night, which is wine and cheese and goddamn terrible movies. So we watched The Room.
Oh.
I mean, if you want terrible movies, that's a terrible movie.
Yep.
Yeah. There was one time when we did The Room and Troll 2. That was a year ago.
Oh God.
Yeah. And Zombievers.
Zombievers.
That was the triple feature that night.
That sounds actually. Zombievers sounds like it might be worthwhile.
Zombievers is absolutely worthwhile.
Okay.
It's
I know it's on Netflix because I've
magical.
seen it. No, I haven't seen the movie because I love myself too much for that.
You should. I'm looking up at you so I can look in your eyes. You should. It's called Zombievers. And it sets up an excellent sequel at the very end, which you
Oh
need
wait,
to.
beavers as in the creatures, or Bieber as in the
No,
creature?
as in vagina.
Oh damn!
That too,
Oh,
but
see, I was hoping it was about Justin Bieber. I thought that would be hilarious.
fuck tooth vaginas. Fuck teeth.
Buck-toothed, I think is proper.
Yes,
Yeah?
I'm gonna retweet your shit live.
Okay, great. Thank you.
We retweet things. I want to retweet some stuff.
You're not cool enough to retweet stuff.
I'm retweeting everything. I'm gonna go all the way down my timeline. I'm just gonna retweet everything.
So what is our Patreon at currently?
75 last I checked.
Yeah, we're at $75.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's really exciting because that means we met our second goal. And although for some reason it's not showing yet that we, oh, Rye just retweeted. Thanks, Rye. She's probably not here, but that's okay. Our second goal is $75 a month, and at that goal we're going to design a new T-shirt. And although it's not for some reason registering that we've met that goal and has moved on to goal number 3, but we have actually met that goal.
I know.
Goal number 3 is at $100 per month. We are going to add one convention to our yearly lineup. Do we want to talk about what convention that will likely be?
Alcon?
Yes. I guess that's a yes.
Oh yeah.
Alcon?
So
We
yeah,
believe in people so much that we went ahead and started, doing shit. We got the ball.
we are definitely going to be at Alcon this March. It's in Dallas. If you're anywhere near the Dallas area, come out to Alcon. We'll definitely be there.
It's a great con.
And then if we're able to get to that $100 level and stay there, we'll just make it every year. So we'll have 2 cons per year. Yeah, so I'm really excited. We're just trying to do more and get some more conventions.
Yes, that is a good thing.
It is a
I
good
want to be in your town. In your town.
Your town.
Yeah, my town. I live here. Dallas. Yay,
I
Dallas.
want your town to be our town.
Are you a pod person, Jeff?
What's happening?
Are you pod Jeff? You're pod Jeff, aren't you?
It's all these beers.
I need 4 beers.
Can I have
Years.
4 beers?
And many of them.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
So I cannot get Twitter to load on my computer.
Why is your computer stupid?
I
Yeah.
don't know,
Paris.
because it's
Rub it.
it's not doing it. 'Cause
Gotta rub it the right way, like Christina Aguilera.
Oh my god, no, we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, we will.
How can I view this event?
Late 90s pop.
Ugh. So I can open it with a different browser, but then I have to log in, which means I have to remember my password and shit.
I'm a genie in your browser.
Rissy, why would you... why?
Why would I what?
Why would you do that?
Why would I do what?
Get that song
Yeah.
stuck in everyone's head?
Yeah. First it was Hotline Bling, which
I could go back to Hotline Bling.
No.
Go right ahead, because I don't even know that song.
Yes,
Yeah.
You
you do.
do. You just don't know you do.
Have you
No,
guys
I've
seen
never-
the
I have
thing
never
with
heard it.
Drake where somebody took the video and put a tennis racket in his hand? So when he's going like this, he's like hitting tennis balls. It's so awesome.
Nice. I've never listened to the video or any parodies.
You've never listened to the video.
No, or the song.
Or that you are missing out. Drake is the saddest boy in all of Canada.
Am I missing it though?
Yes, you really are.
I mean, I watched enough Degrassi to understand, the Drake conundrum. How can he be so sad but yet so beautiful?
Okay.
Yes, you
somebody
should definitely listen
keeping-
to Hotline Bling, because that can only mean one thing.
What's it mean?
Which is what? I don't
What the
follow.
fuck is Hotline Bling?
Hotline Bling.
What is it?
It's Hotline Bling.
I'm showing my age. What is a Hotline Bling?
When the song lyric is, I know when that hotline bling, that can only mean one thing. I know when you call me, it can only mean you are requesting sex.
So we aren't talking about bling as per urban syntax of money,
No.
but rather
Or gold.
a notification.
See, I was thinking
Yes,
like
well,
a.
your phone lights up.
I was thinking gold-plated one of those like twisty phone cords that nobody uses anymore because nobody has, well, home phones, but certainly not corded home phones.
Corded home phones. I want to bring back the rotary dial. I kind of
No.
missed it from my childhood.
No, you didn't have that in your childhood. Those were already gone.
Oh no, I did.
I had them in my childhood.
Yeah, I grew up at my grandparents' house.
Yep.
One was
In fact,
nice. It was tan.
I bet, yes, I had a tan one as well, and I bet it's still in the basement. In fact, I can almost guarantee it.
It was still at my grandma's house when she passed away. It absolutely was.
Yep.
It was
Not
there.
in use, but it's there.
Well, I would hope not.
I almost wanted to use it and try to grow an even longer beard.
I
And
wonder,
take it home.
actually, if you plugged in a rotary dial phone right now, would it work?
Yeah.
It would, but not for all phone numbers.
That's true.
Really?
Yeah. But
Why would
landline-
it not work for all
landline, I
phone
think
numbers?
it's okay. Well, I mean, you always see touch from your touch tone phone. I don't think that rotary dial.
Oh no, touch
numbers.
tone. They say touch tone phone because if you're going through, if you call someplace and they have a menu that they have to go through, it's the sound. It's the sound that indicates like press 2 for this. Well, they need the specific 2 sound. So if you're just calling somebody to talk, your rotary phone will work fine.
Right.
If you're calling your doctor's office and have to like go through 12 different steps, it's not going to work for that.
Though sometimes they'll have a specific thing for rotary phones. Like if you're
Not
calling
anymore.
a rotary phone, just
No,
hang on.
Not anymore.
I haven't heard that ever.
Yeah.
Oh, I have. I heard that all the fucking time.
Not anymore.
Ah.
I'm pretty sure the last time I went, though, they did have that option. But that wasn't.
Are you saying that you just haven't been to the doctor in a while?
Yeah, I don't go.
That's stupid. You're a stupid boy. Quit that.
If you don't go, you should probably go to the doctor and talk about that. 'Cause
Yes.
That's
Oh, no, see, when I don't go, I figure out what's going on, and then I
Guys, that's why he's so full of shit.
yeah.
Because he needs to be de-pooped by the doctor.
Yes.
there was a time.
By the
Yeah.
doctor? Which
No,
one?
it wasn't by the doctor. I did a home remedy. Back when I was losing my weight, things got real.
As in, you were a hologram before?
Yep.
He became a real boy.
It's true. It's true. I look
But
much
his
like
dick is
Anakin
still a
Skywalker.
puppet.
Hey, I saw the prequel, or the not prequel. The
Yeah.
Equal.
Number 7.
Good, no, we can
That's
call it.
7. What'd you think?
I like it. Gets
Yeah,
to
I don't want to talk about anything spoilery just in case.
I won't. But I like it.
That was more for Rissy than for you, Jeff. I trust you to not be an idiot.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Rissy, I love you.
I love you too.
Unicorn snot. Rissy, talk. Wait, put it back up and talk.
Yeah, we can't see it unless you say words.
Yeah. damn
Ah,
it.
yes. Try new unicorn snot. It came out of a unicorn's butthole because their anatomy is reversed.
Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't make sense.
Do they poop out of their mouths?
Yes, they do.
I just want to offer that the anus is technically a mucous membrane,
Yup.
so
That is true.
Uh-oh. Did I go dim?
No, you're totally fine.
Okay, cool. All right.
look
Uh,
back
so-
on the screen.
Hey, let's.
Like, okay, never
I
mind.
know we
For a
don't have
second, I
I
thought-
don't have a lot of viewers at the moment, but we do want to say that we are here promoting the brand new launch of our Patreon.
Wait, Patreon
Wait,
dance.
sorry.
Oh, yeah, the Patreon.
Patreon. Patreon.
Patreon and on and on and on.
Anon?
Oh, where's he still going? Patreon.com/Damsels of Dorkington will get you there. We have all kinds of rewards for you and
We
goals
do.
for us. And we've already met 2 of our goals, and
Huzzah!
we're going for
We're so
more.
close to the third one.
Going for more. Yeah.
All we need is $25 more a month, and we will reach our goal of giving all the homeless people in one of our cities hand jobs.
Why would other people pay for that?
Charity.
No.
It's
Yes.
tax deductible.
It is, yeah, it's tax deductible handsies.
It's true. I
Hansies
mean,
for
you are
hobos.
helping the unfortunate.
But
Yes.
I don't pay taxes, so I don't care about that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So has that
Mm.
ever been fixed, the whole Stowers grad school stipend thing?
It is fixed. I don't have to pay taxes on it.
Holy shit, lucky bitch.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm
I
glad
mean,
they had that figured out.
yeah.
Because that would have been a little, a little frightening.
Whatevs. I'll worry about that in 3 years when I get audited.
Lol, lol, lol.
That's a grown-up way to deal with things, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
Good.
what my clients feel is the best way to take care of things.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later. No, I won't. You will. I'll be gone.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, no, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
It's weird. If I want to see you guys' faces, I have to look away from the camera. It's a strange thing.
Rissy,
That's
no,
okay.
we're in the camera. You're just not looking in the right place.
Well, Rissy, what you should do is look at the screen until you want to talk, and then you should look at the camera.
Okay. Now the camera can't see me, right?
Now you just have to stay completely still. Stay still. Technology can't find you.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Asking that bitch to stay still is like asking a cat to love you.
Yeah.
My lord-ass cat is being fed by my very obliging upstairs neighbor right now. and
my
she's
cat loves me, so you
Shit!
need to get her.
We lost Rissy. Oh, she's back.
Rissy figured out where the
Up a
webcam
little-
was.
Up a little higher, Rissy.
No, leave it there.
Yep.
Give
Hey,
the people what they want.
Hey,
Right.
Rissy, could you do a sound check, please?
What?
Your camera is just on your boobs.
What? Okay.
There we go. Boobs.
Rissy, can you unbutton a few of those?
Wait, what?
I know.
It's for the sound check. I think the buttons are getting in the way.
Rissy, do that again and then talk.
Okay. Okay, I'm talking now. Out of my boobs. My boobs are talking. Aren't they spectacular? Here
They
come
are
the
pretty
boobs.
spectacular.
Right? Here. Little attempt to adjust. Here's some of my face. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's good stuff. Shut up, you don't understand, you guys.
We do understand.
We do. We get it.
Do you?
Yes.
So, how many viewers do we have?
Not
Any?
very. Yeah, we have 4.
Oh,
Which
that aren't just us?
it says 5. Yeah. We don't count. It says 5. It's whenever it's fluctuating, I'm not sure what the deal is, but yeah, 5 or 6 viewers probably right now.
Well, hello, viewers. Are they asking questions yet? They can ask questions, right? They know
They can
that?
ask questions on our Google Plus page, and we'll see them and we'll answer them if we feel like it.
I answer everything
That's true.
all the time.
Or he doesn't know how to say no. He's just a girl who can't
And
say
it's
no.
like boundaries.
That's why you're going to be the one in charge of the handsies for hobos.
I
'Cause
will
no matter how gross
facilitate
the
it.
hobo, you can give them a handsy.
Handsies for hobos, guys.
Handsies for hobos.
Well, that's a sketch video if I ever heard one.
That's right. Your contribution to Patreon will help us make awesome sketch videos about us jacking off hobos.
Oh, Jeff wasn't here when we established on Friday that another sketch video that we're gonna do is our alter egos, which is the Damsels of Sportington. And
Yes,
we're all into like sports ball and
Sports
stuff
ball!
and like
Sports ball! Huzzah!
throwing and hitting and baskets and
And Jeff,
Right.
you get to serve us nachos.
Yes, in
In
a
this
cheerleader
video.
in
outfit.
a cheerleader outfit.
Okay. I'm alright with that. I'm in.
Oops.
Do this.
This is my Damsels of Sportington dance.
It's a good dance.
Thanks. But you have to have dead eyes.
Yeah.
You have to look really happy to be there and dead inside.
And dead inside.
Dead inside.
Here we
They're
go.
really spectacular actresses.
No, Rissy.
What?
No, you can't. You can't hold them.
No.
What?
They have to go free. Let them.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that in this dress.
That's a dress
I can do it.
with a hood?
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I know. Wait, hang on. Oh,
Amanda's turn.
I have to position myself just right.
Yes.
You see? Okay. That's enough.
Here,
Jeff,
let
your
me see if I
turn.
can. I don't know.
Chip, you have to talk while you do it. You know that.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Look upon me and tremble.
Hey, Jeff, we're both wearing Borderlands shirts.
What?
I'm wearing my Athena shirt.
Like this?
I got my border.
Rissy, that needs work.
Man.
I've been playing so much Borderlands lately, like I can't even tell you how much Borderlands I've been playing.
Oh, no, I know. Because I look at my friends list and I see what everyone is doing, like a weird Batman of the Xbox.
That's not, but there's there's nothing to gain from that. Like, Batman wouldn't look at that shit because that's not useful.
There's
No,
not.
but he would probably look at it because he's a crazy motherfucker.
Yeah, okay, I'm okay with that.
I
like-
watch. I'd just like to know what everyone's doing
We like to watch.
all the time.
You're a fucking creeper is what you are.
Creeper don't creep.
All right. I
Creep. Yes, what?
need another beer.
Well, fucking get one.
I'm gonna go get one.
Come get you some.
It looks like this. It's the same semester looks like.
Like to waste.
I'm lurking.
Rissy, I need you to check Twitter right now.
What?
I need you to check Twitter. Just check it.
Okay.
Check it.
I'm checking it secretly.
Check it.
Check it out.
Check it.
Check it out.
Check it out. My 15-year-old stepson just offered to become homeless in January. Oh, that's fucking magic right there.
Who
Oh,
can
my
you
goodness.
attribute that to?
That's
Who can we attribute that
magic man
to?
jobs.
Travis and Wendy,
Well played.
Oh, we love you and your 15-year-old son.
who are patrons, by the way. I don't know.
Thank you, guys.
Say yes. Some of our biggest fans, those two. We love them. They're pretty great.
With our hands.
You're welcome.
Oh, Rissy, our Rub One Out Discreetly guy is back on and watching.
Yes! Discreetly rub one out discreetly. We love you.
Amanda, is she here? Did she leave? She went to get a beer.
We had a request to discreetly rub one out discreetly.
Discreetly.
But is it discreet?
I mean, it's a single packet of information.
I don't know that I can do that. I'm non-discreet when I do this.
He doesn't want you to. It's okay.
I'm
Amanda,
sorry.
No. It's very informal.
Well, it sounds like you have people like checking it out.
That's true, but mostly so they
This
can.
is like some shit. I'm fucking with it.
No, it's good. It's
Wait.
Yeah.
by what? Wait, if she comes on camera, and she will eventually.
Yeah.
By what name should we address her?
Oh, yeah. If you want, should we address you as Ivory?
That's fine.
Yeah, we can call her Ivory.
What's happening?
Okay. Well,
Yes,
we're gonna-
if you want to come on camera.
I've been demanding to be referred to as butterscotch for years. and
I
I've
thought
never
you were
gotten
sexual
my
butterscotch,
request.
Jeff.
Bullshit.
um,
Look at this.
we're gonna talk about time bangers eventually,
We
so
are.
we might as well have Ivory here. Look at her in her cute little apron. Are you being all domestic?
I just made some polenta. What are we talking about? Are we talking about Gondor?
Yes.
Okay.
Always talking about
We are
Gondor.
now.
That's why I have my ranger hood on.
Thank you. I
Yes.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
As a future king of Gondor,
For Gondor!
Gondor gets kind of a bad rap. I had a long conversation about this last night with my husband.
Gondor has no pants. Gondor needs no pants.
I don't know if I think that's accurate. I think Gondor has pants.
Oh, I was thinking about the Bakshi Lord of the Rings version of Boromir, who was wearing like a horned helmet and furry underpants and nothing else.
I'm not familiar.
Oh, it's dreadful. It was rotoscoped.
Well, that really says it all, I guess.
Pretty much, yeah.
For those of you who don't know, that is Ivory and Luna, co-authors.
Hi, I'm awkward. What's happening?
I'm Luna, awkward. It's lovely to meet you.
Co-authors of the Time Banger series. Book 1 out now on Amazon. Check it out.
Like it,
There's even real copies. See, it's a real legit book, you
it's an
guys.
actual book.
This is a book.
It has words in it. You can read them. We were told actually last night by one of our very awesome people that the book gave him a chubby that had to be attended to so he could finish reading it. It was about, I mean, that's really high praise.
That's pretty
I
great.
mean, that's like a 5-star Amazon.
Chubby. I'm a fan of the term chubby.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, like, or even like a half chub.
Ivory is not satisfied unless it is a raging boner.
I
Also,
just want it to be
sounds like she
dramatic.
likes
I want pants to be rent.
And lo, his pants were rent in twain, burst asunder by the force of his manhood.
not chubby.
Not a chubby.
Manhood.
Aaron, I think your chubby is perfectly acceptable.
I am also very fond of your chubby, Aaron. Way better than all those homeless guys.
Now I'm gonna get my ginger ale, but tell me about this homeless thing.
Oh yeah, we're one of our Patreon goals is that we're gonna go jack off homeless people for charity.
That's not accurate.
That's
That's
totally accurate.
That is
That's just
not
one
accurate.
of Rissy's personal goals. That's just something on her bucket list, so she's trying to get us to...
By bucket list, I mean the bucket with which I will collect all the homeless jizz.
It's how she gives back to society.
It is, but also society will be giving back to me.
in the form of syphilis, yes.
Yes. No, I don't. I'm not gonna like rub it on my face.
Also, I think it's very residentialist to assume that the homeless have syphilis.
Burn.
The ethnocentrism of your statement is a little high and mighty.
I didn't catch that.
I didn't either.
I say words.
It's just ignore him.
Yeah,
That's how we deal with him as a
This is
general
about money, which is a thing that I like when I have the opportunity to have some.
Are we still talking about homeless people, Jizz?
yes. Always.
Okay.
Oh, hey,
I'm having
Amanda,
trouble making eye contact with the correct camera because I'm used to my webcam being up there.
Right, and I'm like, I look at their faces and then I look. I don't understand.
Yeah, well, we have a less than ideal setup because, I'm sorry, I'm configured for Skype, not for...
Dude, it's totally cool. The fact that you're letting me use your camera at all is very awesome of you.
yeah, Rissy is not at home. She's
Yeah.
actually on vacation and still here with
I'm
us.
on vacation.
So she's it's pretty awesome. Thank you for doing this, Rissy.
Oh, you.
Where did Amanda go?
To get another beer?
Yeah, but she's not there at all.
Huh. That is strange. Has she texted?
No.
I mean, I know when that hotline bling.
Hey,
I mean, I
that
was-
can only mean one thing.
What does it mean?
It means that someone hath called you on their cell phone.
I don't really know.
So the crux of his entire song is when my phone rings, it means it rings?
Yes, Jeff. That is entirely accurate.
I don't know. Why don't you go look at all the lyrics before making a judgment on what
This is
two
why
of them
I
mean?
stopped listening to R&B when R. Kelly started peeing on children.
R. Kelly started peeing on children long before you knew about it and
Yeah.
stopped listening. So I'm just saying.
Also, I mean,
No, I stopped.
still a great song. Like,
Boys
I'm
to
really
Men.
sorry. I hate that it's made by R. Kelly, but I cannot not listen to Remix to Ignition. I'm sorry, world. I apologize.
It's too late to apologize.
bounce, bounce, bounce.
I just get my R. Kelly fix by watching that one episode of The Boondocks, where it
Oh,
was.
God. See, I enjoy the Trapped in the Closet series as well.
That's all right.
Because I'm stuck in this closet. Also,
Oh, she's back.
Hey,
Omar from The Wire is in it.
I was using Firefox and it just kicked me out and wouldn't let me back in, so I had to come back through with Chrome.
welcome back.
So I'm back.
Huzzah, Chrome!
In the meantime, though, I was listening to what you guys were saying on the event page, and I heard you talking shit about me, so...
Yeah, that's
Are you
totally
on Kelly?
She
I
pees
know
on.
what you said. Yes, that's what I heard. Something about R. Kelly peeing on children. So...
So there's
really.
a song right now that the youths are listening to that involves the line, I know what you did last summer, and it's about romantic infidelity. I don't think that the children know that that is a horror movie.
Of course they don't.
Well,
So yeah, the youths of today are very sick. They need help.
Rissy,
Your dress has a hood.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I didn't figure that out for a while.
What were you saying?
Marissa,
Yeah?
Wendy says they just gave the stepson Time Bangers to read.
Oh my god.
Yep. That's gonna go super well.
Well, prepare for chubbies. What happened? Wendy and Travis, two of our awesome people, gave their stepson Time Bangers to read. He's 15.
That's probably an appropriate age, although when asked, I did not admit to that. When we were at an event, somebody asked me, would this be an appropriate gift for my 12-year-old? And I was like, well, no, but, like, it's definitely the sort of thing that if somebody bought it and left it out, I would have read secretly and then returned it as if nothing had happened.
Yes, me too.
that was a Clan of the Cave Bear for me when I was about 12 or 13,
God,
so...
right? Like, okay, so, like, was it weird to be 9 and, like, kind of into the rape shit?
Yeah.
Not
Right?
weird to me.
It was just a different time back then.
A time when it was okay for a cave woman to be raped.
About as many times as a cave woman can be.
Can be.
Okay, so it's kind of like when National Geographic shows lions mating.
Is it kind of like that?
Yeah, because when you think about it, the lioness doesn't want to have anything to do with that big hairy bastard, but it's the animal kingdom. So I just compartmentalized the animal kingdom into the fire clan and what was happening. I just said cavemen are like not people, right? I'm trying to help.
I mean, I guess if you're talking about Neanderthals, but if we're talking about, like, you know, Homo sapiens sapiens, the Cro-Magnon...
Even Neanderthals, though? Okay, so, guys, I've done, like, at least 70 minutes of research about bog people. Like,
Yeah.
dead people in bogs.
In bogs.
Yeah, bog mummies.
Gangster shit.
Yeah, there were definitely people.
But not on camera.
Okay, so I missed this a while ago, and he may even be gone now. But John asked for introductions, which is smart because I guess not everyone knows us. We assume that everyone does. I guess most people who show up probably do, but let's go back to the basics for just a second.
Or something.
We are the Damsels of Dorkington. We are a comedy group.
So that's nice.
We used to be primarily improv comedy, but with 2016, we have decided to kind of go back to our roots. We're going more scripted, so we're back to just a nerdcore comedy group. You can assume by our name we are, in fact, dorks, and all of our material is pretty much
Dork-related.
Dork-related. I'm Blythe.
I'm Rissy.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Amanda.
Give me a second to spill some beer.
What? Oh, God, Jeff.
They're new pants.
I
And
don't-
good beer.
Condor needs no pants.
I don't think you're cleaning it very effectively, though.
No.
I did just fine.
So you say.
Agree to disagree.
Oh, and my co-author for the Time Barrier series of books. This is Ivory Kirk.
Who am I being introduced to?
Everyone?
Public.
All the
All
people.
the things.
Oh.
All the people.
Hi, public. You Rand.
She's very awesome. She puts up with me. So
There's a lot to be said for that.
Yes.
yes, there is.
Um,
I lived with her for like 6 years.
Right? We even worked together,
That's true.
and we survived.
Yeah.
Like,
We worked together for like a year and lived together
Together.
for like 6.
Yeah, and we lived and worked together at the same time, and we did not murder each other.
That's saying a lot.
Right?
It
Yeah.
was like a bromance, except we're not bros.
No, we're not swole enough. At least I don't consider myself to be swole.
Neither.
You gotta get swole, bro.
Swole. To be a swole bro.
Start
Oh,
lifting. You gotta lift.
I totally know what that word means.
swole?
Yes.
That's good.
So,
Oh, I just learned this past summer.
but
I know
just
what you
in,
did last summer, and
but
it was
just
pretty
in
before
case,
swole.
I
just
also
in
learned
case
other
some of
words last
the
summer.
listeners, some of the people out there don't know what it means, maybe you should explain it for them.
What the meaning of swole?
Yes, because there might be people listening that don't
And
understand
I'm
it.
still only like 82% sure what it means.
Well, I mean, Jeff, you're probably the closest among us to a swole bro.
Wow, thanks. That was almost a compliment.
Almost.
It wasn't.
It's really just because I have a penis.
Yes.
Is it like an updated way of saying swell? Like
Um,
he's just real swell.
No.
to my knowledge, swole you have to be muscly, like because you
like-
spend a lot of time
When-
working out.
guys, it's
Well,
like swollen.
So yeah, so you're a
Oh.
swole bro.
When you are,
You
You're-
have an excessive alcohol consumption issue.
Oh yeah, and maybe like some problems retaining water.
when you are swole, it
Some edema issues.
indicates that you look like you are flexing when you are not flexing. That is at the point that people consider you.
A swole bro.
Well, if you're a douchebag, then you become a swole bro. But if you're just a guy who looks like he's flexing when he's not flexing, people would just refer to you as swole.
I very rarely hear the term swole used to refer to people who are not swole bros.
You
Boy,
should-
this is fascinating.
It's settled. A lot more than I would ever want to hear it. Quote,
I mean-
you are looking right swole, bro. Damn, bro. You be looking...
Comma. Yeah, there has to be a comma for
Oh,
it
yeah.
to be more complimentary. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
So we have a question from
A
John,
question?
who is asking if we will be filming our sketches.
That is one of the goals of the Patreon.
Yep.
Patreon.com/Damsels of Dorkington, in case you have not seen that yet. We used to do sketch videos, and when we started this group, we were separated by we were one state away from each other. We were 5 hours. It was very easy to get together.
Yep.
We'd go to conventions. We could shoot sketch videos and music videos very
Not
easily.
me bimbos walking like hoes.
We drove together. To make-
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and that was very simple and easy. Unfortunately, over the last 5 years, we've all spread out. We are now in Chicago, Kansas City, Oklahoma City, and Dallas. So because of that, it's really difficult and expensive to get together either for convention performances or sketch videos. So we've created the Patreon to help us kind of offset those costs because we have a ton of ideas for sketch videos. And we want to be doing more conventions again. It's that's something we really enjoy. That's what we love to do.
Mm-hmm.
But conventions don't really pay for performers to come, and so we've got to find our own way to cover our own travel. So that's what the Patreon is for. And we've set up rewards so that if you do become a patron, you get something in return. You know, we don't just want you throwing money at us and not getting anything back. But so what we will be doing hopefully is making videos from our homes initially. We doing things like playing role-playing games or possibly some Let's Plays, streaming some video games, that sort of thing. Having interviews maybe with friends of ours who are interesting, kind of reviving the Damsel dialogues that we used to do.
My collection right now is very pathetic.
And then we're also going to start recording songs again. We have a lot of parody songs that we've written, and we haven't been able to record those. Primarily because we aren't musicians ourselves, and so it's very difficult to create the music. But we are able to record music now. We have access to at least one musician, so yay. So parody songs are one of our goals. And then sketch videos. We want to get together at least twice a year and just shoot as many sketch videos as humanly possible. We are guessing that at the least, that would probably be about 5 videos we could crank out in a weekend. That is probably a pretty conservative estimate. So I think we can actually do 6 or 7 sketch videos if we are prepared and we go in and we just shoot everything boom, boom, boom. So that would be 12, 14 sketch videos we could make in a year, which that's pretty great. So hopefully we can get to that level on our Patreon where we are able to afford to have the, cover the costs of the travel, and then also to cover the costs of our amazing director, cinematographer, I guess, videographer. He does everything. He's also our editor. He does everything for our videos, which is really great because we can't do it ourselves. I have some video editing skills, but just not a lot, and he also has the equipment, so we don't have to buy equipment, which is fantastic. So we have him set up and ready to go. He's done our sketch videos in the past, so if you want to go to our YouTube and take a look at the sketch videos that we've already released, you can see the quality of video that he's able to produce for us. It's really fantastic. That's our friend Patrick, and yeah, so he is ready to go. But we need to also pay him for his work because he does a lot. And while this is a labor of love for the rest of us, we don't really pay ourselves ever. It's not a labor of love for him, so we want to give him some sort of compensation for the time and the effort that he puts into it, because it is a lot. It is a lot of work that he's doing for us. So that's kind of where some of the money is going that we're going to be getting from the Patreon, and hopefully we'll be able to get to that goal sooner than later. Does anybody else have anything to say about that? Because I just talked a whole lot while everyone else was silent.
We're just like
Okay, so literally beyond.
What?
No, go ahead. I muted Rissy. That's all.
Oh, yes. So, every single donation that our patrons give, it only makes that more and more feasible. It makes us able to, like Blythe said, meet up and create content, which, if there's one thing everybody has always said, it's more content, give us more. Man, we only so good. Well, money makes the world go round, and it really does help make content and make sure that we're not having to suck dick to make this stuff happen, because these lips get really chapped. And don't laugh at me, Amanda. I've had to do things to get stuff to happen.
We know.
Things I'm proud of.
We appreciate.
I want to be legitimate. I want you all to help me be legitimate.
That'll never happen.
That'll never happen.
But we can try, I suppose. But yeah.
Try.
I guess it's a thought that counts.
Mm-hmm. It is.
So.
But yeah, also just the idea that as we meet these goals, we'll be going to more conventions, because those are some of the goals along the way, is to add more conventions, because right now it's just been Gen Con for the past few years.
Yeah, I think it's been 3 years since we've done a convention anywhere else.
Yes.
Very, very close to it.
It was right before Gen Con 3 years ago was the last time we did anything that wasn't Gen Con.
Yeah.
So having more conventions also means more opportunity for us to get together and film things. So, we have all these ideas, but obviously it's hard to film a sketch when this is the media that we have, is all of us in our own houses over a webcam. That only goes so far.
For sure.
Hey, we make a lot of stuff work, but Michael Bay doesn't make his art on peanuts, right?
On penis?
I don't know if Michael Bay is the best. I don't know if we want to be comparing ourselves to Michael Bay.
Is basically what patrons for. explosions. I want to blow shit up. I don't think that that's anything can't be attained. Just explosions. Amanda wants more conventions. I just want to make shit explode.
Patrick might actually be able to make explosions.
Probably.
Thousands of dollars needed for explosions.
He does a lot. He does a lot of stuff. That's pretty cool.
Thousands, tens of millions of dollars to make anything go boom.
I don't think we need that much money. I think he can probably make explosions on a budget. Which I think we should make a website. Explosionsonabudget.com.
One of many ways to get looked at by every police organization in the country. Explosions on a budget. But hey, as long as you do it and I'm not involved, it's just malicious. Malicious. I get involved and it becomes terrorist activity. That's all I'm saying.
You're not that brown, Jeff. I know you like to.
Girl,
No.
I live in Oklahoma.
I don't know. You've lightened up a bit. You used to be more browner. Is that more browner?
More browner.
In the dead of the summer when I hit my brownest since when I was a teenager. I
think-
was a brown man.
I think Blythe is saying you're a pasty ass motherfucker.
I got that vitiligo.
Mm.
Is what's happened.
Mm-hmm.
I got the vitiligo. I could show you pictures of my childhood where you would say, that is a phenomenal little brown man. It's no longer the case.
I don't think we would have said little. Nobody would have called you little.
That is a very dark, rotund child.
We would have called him little before by like age 6.
Mm.
That's when he ate another 6-year-old.
Right.
True. It's true. I have pictures to prove it. Which at another Patreon level, I'll show. Always be thinking. What are you drinking?
Who?
Yeah.
Either.
I'm drinking Devil's Backbone. It's a Belgian style tripel. I think that's backwards.
Oh, I can read it.
You can? Oh, okay. It's showing backwards on my screen for some reason. Yeah, it's really good. It's made in Texas, so it's a local one.
Good for
It's
you.
actually really good.
I'm also drinking a local brew, in that it's Boulevard.
Yeah, Boulevard.
Yes. The Boulevard Unfiltered Wheat, because I stopped at a gas station and it was this or Budweiser. So.
Oh God, there's no question.
Right. Exactly.
Boulevards the best of the gas station beers, hands down.
Yes. Exactly. So I like that this is sort of a gas station beer in the Kansas City area, and it's decent.
It's true.
Guys,
Yeah.
can I stop for just a second? This is really important. I'm pretty sure the guy who asked us to discreetly rub one out discreetly last night, Friday night, I'm pretty sure he just became a patron. Also, Amanda, he's a big fan of you, and he says you're looking very lovely tonight. So.
It was probably the boob jiggle that I did earlier.
Yeah. Also, his name is Casey, so I suppose we can start addressing him by his actual name and not just calling him the discreetly rub one out discreetly guy.
Right.
So, Casey, thank you for becoming a patron.
Yes.
We really appreciate it. Yeah. So, hopefully we'll do it justice. We'll provide you all the things that you hope and dream.
By rubbing one out.
Hey, listen. For a certain amount of money, I'll discreetly rub one out discreetly.
Indeed.
I don't care.
I may not be that discreet, but
I'll do it with fanfare and a ticker tape. Just throw it up and it falls.
Yeah.
Yes. So let me take a look at our Patreon real quick and see where that puts us, because I think that actually puts us
104 is what I just saw. 104 is where
104 is what you're seeing, because I see 93.
I may be looking at the before Patreon takes its cut.
Oh yeah, definitely look at the
I may
one
have
after.
yes. Sorry. Oh yes.
Okay, cool.
93.
And now that we have that, now that we've moved past the $75, it has moved us on to our next goal.
Yes.
Which is that we will add one convention to our yearly lineup of conventions. So AllCon, which we are doing this year, will become a yearly stop for us. if we get to $100 a month. And we're $7 away right now, you guys.
We are. We're so
we are
close.
moving through these goals really quickly. If someone contributes $7 more per month, we will come to AllCon every year. So that's really great. Thank you guys. If you've become a patron already, thank you so much. Like, we can't tell you. We've been wanting to do this for a long time, and we just didn't know how to make it work. And so we decided to try this because we've had people ask us, like, well, how can I help? And we thought, maybe it'll work and maybe it won't. But let's give it a shot. Let's see who wants to contribute. And you guys are stepping up. You're really stepping up. I'm shocked. I'm totally humbled, and I'm sure everyone else is too. And we really, really appreciate it. Like, I can't even tell you how much we appreciate this.
I knew you had it in you. Her shock is my awe. And not aw, but aw, yeah. America.
America. Fuck yeah. Guys, I'm so excited. This makes me happy.
I just wonder if Rissy knows that she was muted.
Oh, yeah.
She was flipping us off earlier.
There was just too much
There we
noise
go.
happening over there.
I know, too much noise, too much background noise, too much
There
rustling
are-
of papers and such.
You guys talk and we can hear it. And the problem is, if it's not to us, it's a problem. Can I turn? Are we? I can't even see what she's holding up. All right, I'm gonna take her out of timeout.
Tell me if it's a good color.
Okay, what is that, Rissy?
These are hats, motherfuckers.
These are hats, motherfucker.
These are hats for motherfuckers. So Missy and I are discussing steampunk costumes because, or excuse me, Ivory and I, because fuck.
I like professional wrestlers. It's weird.
Yeah, I try not to be kayfabe.
I like what you did there.
What?
All right, shoot, go.
Anyway, we're talking about like selling books at conventions, and of course, it's always fun to dress up in costume. And so we thought, well, it would be very easy to do kind of put together steampunk costumes. You can assemble them from bits and pieces of things. I already have a steampunk costume, so it would be easy for us to coordinate. And so I'm helping her kind of pick out elements for a costume, think about like maybe making some stuff, that sort of thing, governor.
Yeah.
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 Right and shit.
Too right.
Right then, yeah. What? Oi.
Nowhere is there a more happier poo than the one that you take in the family stew.
Boy, you're a distasteful person. I mean, for just a minute, that's what you're coming with. Okay, so just for color's sake, I brought over a whole bunch of stuff.
He's muted again.
You just call me colored?
No. Okay. So with the John suggested or asked, I guess, if we had considered producing our own individual sketches with people who live near us individually, and then just uploading them to the joint account. I just don't think that's a road we want to go down. I honestly, we don't have the equipment for it. Yeah, we don't have the equipment, and that's part of the problem. That's why we use Patrick. Patrick has these really great cameras that we don't. And he shoots everything, and he's in Oklahoma City, and so it's really just Oklahoma City that would be able to shoot things, and so it just makes sense for us to have one weekend where we all come together and we all make it. And so it doesn't make sense for us to produce things individually, and quite frankly, it just wouldn't get done. Rissy's a mess. That girl wouldn't produce shit. She's not even paying attention. And I just don't think we have the resources.
I fully expect you to like my friends more than me, so I don't want to put them on camera.
That could very well happen.
Jeff,
Exactly.
they don't even know your friends, and they already like your friends more than you.
Yeah, that's true.
I know. I'm not dumb. I was born at night, but not the night before last.
You are dumb.
You're dumb!
Yeah, you just proved to us all that you're dumb.
At least I know my limitations.
Also, I just want to mention, guys, Wendy says that she and Travis are thrilled to hear we're going to start doing more sketches again. She says the first year that they saw us was more sketchy. And as much as we... shut up. And as much as they... Hang on, shut up. And as much as they love our improv, they miss the sketches. So I think that our decision to go back to scripted in 2016 is a good one. If two of our biggest fans and supporters are like, yes, scripted again, I'm totally, I think that's the right choice. So I'm really excited for Gen Con. I'm excited for our new shows, and I'm excited for our sketches. I'm excited to be scripted. I'm excited to have lines again, and the story that we know where it's going to go, and I'm so excited!
Well, I think, because filming the sketches is a lot of fun too. Like, it's just fun to do those, and I know that it's been a number of years since we did any sketches where we got together and did just a whole day of filming and such like that. But it was a lot of fun for us, but it's also fun to then be able to have things to release to the fans to be able to watch, and it's kind of hard when we only do one convention, and that convention is Gen Con. If you can't go to Gen Con, then you're really, I think it limits our ability to really get to all the people that maybe want to see our new stuff, because not everybody can go to Gen Con. So this is a way that also gets us to be able to show some of our new things to everybody else who can't make it to Indianapolis.
Yeah, I think a lot of our fans have kind of been alienated the past few years just because we haven't been able to make videos. We haven't been streaming, which I'm super excited about making this a regular thing. And, even if we're not going to a lot of conventions, one of our goals, and let me double check really quick, but one of our goals in our Patreon is to do monthly videos kind of like this once a month, and they will be more structured in the future. The reason we're doing these is just to talk about the Patreon, so we didn't want to do too much of a structured thing. We just wanted to be here to answer questions for anyone and talk about the things that we're doing with the Patreon and with Gen Con and the changes that we're kind of making this year. So that's a little different than what we'll be doing in the future. But one of our goals is to do a video, at least one video per month, just like this. So, and I'm trying to figure out where to go. It's really hard to talk and also figure out where you need to go. That's not what I want. Maybe because I'm not signed in. Anyway, somebody else talk for a minute while I figure out how to. I'm trying to locate what the goal total is to be doing one video per month.
Oh yeah, words and things.
Jeff, come on, jump in here, help us out.
Also words and other things.
I talk, but now you ask me to talk. Fine, I'll talk about some things. For one, I would like to know what I missed in the last one when you guys didn't allow me to...
No Jeff's allowed!
Yeah.
So
real boobs only, that one, sorry. That's why you weren't allowed, because we know that yours are fake.
Oh yeah, I paid good money, so don't judge.
There's no judgment, it's just...
Well, obviously, if I'm being segregated and sent to the back of the Google Plus bus... Yeah. So, what did I miss? Because I'm curious.
I think we've already told you about the most interesting things. We talked about the Patreon rather. We showed off our boobs. We made up a Patreon dance, which looks like this.
Okay.
And we rubbed one out discreetly.
We did.
Also, we discreetly rubbed one out discreetly.
Multiple times.
Mm-hmm, that's true. Oh, Amanda showed her rabbit.
I did.
And her rabbit.
Like the sex toy or an animal?
No.
I don't have a pet.
No pets. No pets allowed. We also, I sang my Spider-Gwen song, which I'll bet you can guess how that goes, Jeff.
Oh, God damn it.
He knows. He knows exactly how it goes. Sorry, not sorry. Listen, I'm nothing if not consistent. So I was wearing my Spider-Gwen hoodie. I had to. We talked about Rissy's seizures and how she peed on herself. Oh, hang on a second. Let me turn Rissy on.
Yeah, I suppose not.
It's another one of those.
Am I on?
Yes, you're on. So we talked about Rissy's seizures.
So a few weeks ago, I had a seizure, and I was at the University of Chicago, thankfully in the hospital building, which is super nice, where the Biological Sciences Division is, and I was sitting at a computer. What? Yes. And so I was sitting at a computer bench, and apparently, according to the person sitting next to me, the last thing I remember is I was entering some shit in an Excel spreadsheet, and I put my hands up, like, whoa, I finished entering things, and then apparently I just didn't put them down until I went into full, like, flippity-floppity Pentecostals, slain in the spirit, like, seizure mode. It was very convenient, though, since I was actually in the hospital building. It was a very short trip to the actual medical part of the hospital. So apparently what happened, so I had a big old-fashioned seizure. And the first thing that I actually remember hearing when I was coming to on the gurney was two nurses talking to each other. And one of them said, well, it's too bad that she peed all over herself because her outfit is just the cutest. And that, children, is how I got the best backhanded compliment of my life.
I don't think that was backhanded at all. But to be fair, I do think that was in your own head.
No, actually, it was confirmed for me by the person who kind of ushered me down there before Chris arrived.
Did you walk down there?
No. You fucking shitting me?
Well, you said ushered you. I didn't know.
Oh, like, as in who went with me, like who followed the cart.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, which was very kind of them. But yeah, and then so after that, I was just like constantly fucking vomiting all over the place, and in addition to peeing all over myself. And it was a really cute outfit. Unfortunately, unlike last night, since I'm not at home, I can't put on my outfit to display, but I was wearing this adorable custom-made sweater that I had with a coelacanth on it, and a matching pair of blue tights, and then here's the perfect touch is my mustard gold corduroy skirt, so perfect for being peed on. And little brown loafers. So it really was just the fucking cutest outfit.
Hey, is everyone else... Oh, never mind. Mine froze for a second. I was just making sure it was still working, but it is. Yes, it was perfect skirt for if you were going to pee on yourself.
Pee on yourself, yeah. Much like Fergie, who was wearing a lemon yellow dress, I think, when she peed on herself on stage.
So...
Oh, yeah, and so then I basically got herded into a CAT scan, I had an MRI, an EEG, many tests were done, and I have a cyst on my pineal gland, but apparently that's very common and usually not dangerous, and according to the neurologist, everybody gets one freebie when it comes to seizures. Like 15% of people will have a seizure in their lifetimes and then never have another one. So in theory, it could just be my one free seizure that you get, or it could be part of a seizure disorder, since you can develop those at any time in your life. Isn't that great? Or it could have been the result of some medication that I was taking, which obviously I am no longer taking. So I get to be monitored for like the next 6 months, make sure that no more seizures happen. But yeah, so it was a great way to experience the University of Chicago Hospital firsthand.
So there you go, Jeff. That's
Yeah,
what
so
you
that's my awesome seizure story. I peed all over myself and vomited a lot. Also, I kind of fucked up my arm too. I assume when I fell on it, like flopping out of my chair.
Well, see, if you kept it up higher, you would have been fine.
What? Right.
Because you obviously already had it up there, so had you just committed to it.
Ooh. I mean, I assume I like fell out at an angle. Like, I don't know.
Like, that just randomly falls off into the chasm. Hope, where it's just like,
So, Jeff, have you had any seizures?
I have not.
Then you still have your one freebie.
Excellent to hear.
What if you've had more than one seizure?
Well, if
Asking
you're
for a
alive, then maybe you've used up all of your free seizures and should do things to not have seizures.
Oh, believe me, I do. I go out of my way to avoid them these days.
Amanda, any seizures for you?
Nope. Though members of my family have.
Oh, really?
So they, yes. But not me.
Hooray!
So I'm going to assume I'm in the clear.
You never know, though. Like, apparently it really can happen, like, out of fucking nowhere, so.
And then it's all over. Obviously, I need to start holding off on some Excel spreadsheets.
Oh, wait.
I hear things.
It looked like you're...
Oh, Rissy, so pretty.
Rissy, keep talking while you do that sort of thing. People are paying for this.
What?
Yes, thank you. That's what we need.
But seriously, I heard somebody talking about spreadsheets, and that's a special interest of mine. What's happened?
A special.
Oh, that was, in theory, the cause of my seizure.
Oh, yeah, I was trying to figure out how to start a seizure, which seems to be work on a spreadsheet for Rissy.
Yes, at least it was for my case.
There's our budget. That's what we were working on before this call.
Yes, was our budget
2016 budget.
for book celery purposes.
Book celery.
Book celery.
Celery.
Book
I
celery.
hear that book celery has less calories. You burn more calories
Digesting
selling books
celery,
than
yes.
Let's hope that book celery is a financial sort of equivalent where we spend less money.
Yes. That would be really nice.
Help them out by going to Amazon and purchasing Time Bangers now. You can purchase a Kindle copy, so a digital version, or you can purchase an actual book, and they'll ship you a real book. It's like a real thing.
That would be so great, and at least one of our viewers got a chubby from reading it.
At
So-
least one.
At least one.
Whether or not I approve of that.
I approve 100% of your chubby, Aaron.
I approve 50%.
So half-mast.
What's 50% of a chubby?
It's like a half staff. Like,
It's
No,
like kind
you
of
like half a
interested,
half
but
yeah. You're,
okay, so like she started going down on you, but then she started talking about cleaning the stove. So you just kind of started to
you
lose it. Like it could come back,
Yeah.
but
Right. Oh, yeah, it happens. As men get older, it happens.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
there's nothing wrong with a decent half chub.
Happens to my friend. From what I hear.
to me it seems depressing, but that's okay. You're allowed to feel differently from
But
me.
it can also, though, be like on the way to a full chub. Like,
Oh, I get it. This is a glass half full or half
Yeah.
empty thing.
it doesn't just have to be like
Yeah.
half gone. It could be halfway there. It could be living on a prayer.
Did I tell you the story about the time that
I love where this is going.
the Salvation Army story?
No.
Okay.
We're
So I
going
don't
back
like
to-
the Salvation Army. For one thing, I don't approve of their policies toward homosexuality, etc. But also, I find their thrift stores to be kind of subpar, in my personal opinion, just in this area. But I thought, okay, I'm near one a few weeks ago. I'm going to give the one near me a shot. Why not? Okay, you know, it's been like 7 years since I went there and was disappointed. I'm going to give it a try. So I went in. It was kind of okay. I mean, it was dingy and kind of gross, like just all Salvation Army stores tend to be for some reason. And I found something that I thought was kind of worth trying on, so I was like, okay, fine. So I go into the dressing room, and I'm like kind of idly noting that there's a glass of like Mountain Dew or something, like there's a glass. So there's a glass sitting on the floor of the dressing room, and I'm like, oh, huh. And so like in the back of my head, I'm like, oh God, that amber glass from the 70s is like impossible to sell now. Nobody fucking wants that shit. And then like as I started to try on this top, I realized that it's clear glass and the liquid is amber. And then I realized that I'm almost 100% certain. I mean, I'm not going to check it like up close, but I'm realizing that it's a glass of urine sitting on the floor of the Salvation Army dressing room. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go without purchasing anything. But because I'm an optimist, it was a glass half full of piss, not a glass half empty of piss. So now I can go another 8 years before I go to another Salvation Army store.
And that's the way of the future. The way of the future.
The way of the future.
The way of the future.
Of the future.
Of the future.
Of the future.
Way of the future.
The way of the future.
Way of the future.
Which one of us has the relationship with Ava Gardner?
I mean, you can have her if you want. Like,
are you serious?
Yeah, you can have Ava Gardner. I want Jean Tierney.
That's sad. But you can cheer her up.
Yes. Oh, poor sad Jean Tierney. Sorry, if you guys were wondering, we are discussing The Aviator.
Is that not like a thing that everybody acts out for no reason?
I'm not sure. I mean, maybe they do. But everyone should know about the glory of urine bottles, Ava Gardner and Jean Tierney, and why she's so sad.
Actually, our viewing public, is that a thing? Boy, that's a funny word to use. Our viewing public may not know the sad story of Jean Tierney. Are we wasting people's time? Is Blythe crying? I can't tell.
Are you crying because of Jean Tierney, Blythe?
Blythe is not crying. Blythe is spoon-feeding her sick cat. Because
okay, that makes me feel better. That's a sad story, but at least I'm not wounding you. I was like, shit, is she just that bored? Oh.
No. He wouldn't eat for 24 hours, and he just started eating again a few hours ago. So I'm just trying to feed him as much food as humanly possible because he literally ate 0 for 24 hours, and I have no idea why.
What is it as much food as humanly possible or as catily possible?
Okay, all right, listen. I don't need your fucking bullshit. And
I second that. We're talking about a sick animal. It doesn't need this. We don't need your playing with idioms here.
Rissy, I enjoyed that very much.
Thank you.
So,
thank
yeah.
you, Anna.
Yeah, that's good. We have a balance.
Yes.
Circle of life.
Whoa, okay. All right, he's done.
Of the different tops I've paraded through, in your opinion, what are the best colors that worked what are the colors that worked most for me?
So I really like the first blue one.
All right, she's muted again. Rissy has no concept of the fact that if she's talking, we'll hear her.
What?
What? Fine. Rissy, I muted you already. Go back to your conversation about colors.
What do you mean? What do you mean on my camera? What?
Oh. So anyway, so I missed some of that. What are we talking about?
Okay, it was discussed, and then we were paying attention to Fanti.
He's gone now. He didn't want to eat. He was like, I'll look at this for a minute. That's all.
That's what she said.
That is what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I am going to... Oh, I finally figured out, by the way, the goal level, because we got sidetracked there.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't want Rissy to tell her seizure story. I just want to mention it. Whatever. When we reach the goal of $150 per month, we will start doing videos like this once per month. More structured than this, most likely. Again, our RPGs or Q&As. I don't know. Whatever we come, and whatever you guys want too. That's the other thing is we a lot of our patrons we'll be asking our patrons what they want to see, and that's how we're going to get our feedback. So if you want to have a say in what we do and what we make and the things that we're doing on these sorts of video chats, become a patron. That's the first place we're going to go to ask people what they're looking for, what they want to see more of. So become a patron. Patreon.com/Damsels of Dorkington.
Do it. For the price of a latte, you can get stuff.
You can sponsor
A month.
4 poor children that are spread out throughout the U.S.
And poor people who just want hand jobs.
Wait,
That too.
no.
Oh, right.
Oh.
That's just
Regardless of your donation level. I mean, I'll get to work.
No.
oh,
Oh, that's so cute. Wendy had to ask Travis what a chubby was.
Oh.
That's so cute. Wendy, you're so funny. We love you. Ugh, that's funny. I love that. So we're $7 away from adding a convention, AllCon, to our yearly lineup. And then we'll be moving on to our $150 goal, which is releasing 1 video per month, which will be a video like this. Every month. You're welcome. We'll talk about poop, and we'll make Rissy show off her boobs, and whatever else you want. So, I don't know.
I can't
Make it
imagine
happen.
wanting any more than poop and Rissy's boobs.
Who can ask for anything more?
So if you're not already a patron, feel free to become one. And if you are already a patron, tell 47 friends.
47?
Yeah.
In a
A
row?
lot of friends. I don't even have one friend.
You know,
That's your own fault.
you
Me?
have at least 2 friends, Blythe.
Fanty
Yes.
is one of them.
Yes.
And the homeless guy that you gave a hand job to earlier today.
No, that was a Rissy.
Oh,
They're
oh,
passing
Rissy's
point.
giving back project, not mine.
oh, right. So then 1 friend.
I give hand jobs to people with homes only.
That's
Wow.
fair.
I'm a homist.
Now, when
What-
you say home, do they have to actually own a house or just have a place to live?
No, they just have to have a place to live,
Okay.
but
Okay.
it has to be more than a cardboard box.
Sure.
Maybe it is more than a cardboard box.
Then that's fine.
I'm
Then
sure
I'm
the
in.
bridge.
Then
My
it
shit is lubed
Right.
up and ready to go.
Right. Hey, if you have more than a hard cardboard box, then Blythe will give you a hand job. I'm pretty sure what she just said.
That's what I just said.
I heard hardboard cocks. That's
That is.
I heard.
I started to say hardboard, and I thought that
Hey,
I didn't think that anybody noticed, but I should have known better
Hooray! We might be unmuted.
for the moment.
Blythe, I said you were being an elitist bitch because of your discrimination
My
in
homeism.
hand job policies.
I'm fine with that.
I have a pressing
look,
question,
I ain't
though.
got no problem.
Does this appear backwards to you guys or just to us?
No, just to you.
you.
Yeah, I was holding up my
Yeah.
beer earlier, and I was like, it's backwards, and everyone was like, it's not backwards.
Yeah.
So it's just, yeah.
Alright,
Yeah, it's right.
Also,
Mine-
you should be sorry.
Blown.
So you have mirror.
What was that?
So you can use it as a mirror.
Oh,
Because you're used to looking in a mirror and
yeah.
working it automatically.
That makes a lot of sense.
So I think Missy and I have had a very productive period of deciding on like steampunk costume stuff.
Yeah, thanks. Sorry for the disruption.
Oh, don't apologize to them. They don't deserve it.
We have meatballs.
We have
Not for
meatballs.
them, unfortunately. They're not here, but
I
in
can
the
come
other
over.
room.
Oh, is it that time?
Not quite.
Okay.
Almost.
So you're inviting me over for meatballs, is what I heard.
I wouldn't be opposed to that, but I do have to go to bed because it's not. I mean, not now. Obviously, we're eating meatballs, but I do have to go to bed because I have to work tomorrow.
Lame. I mean, I do too, but you know, I don't have a grown-up job, so.
Are you still going in at like 11?
If I'm up by 11, I'm doing really well.
You're the best.
I know. It's been closer to noon. They've
That's
learned to
magnificent.
expect me to show up around noon anymore because I'm not an adult.
I have to get up at 6:30.
Oh, man, adulting, like, fuck all of that. I have to say, like, being able to eat cookies for every meal and mashed potatoes has been great.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be up at 5:45. So.
Dad, yo, is it just a long drive to work, or you just have really early hours?
I have overtime hours right now, and if I don't take advantage of them, I'm going to be super overwhelmed. So it's like one of those not mandatory but kind of mandatory sorts of things.
I had a job like that.
Travis wants to know what level he has to be at for the hand jobs.
Oh, well, first you have to be homeless.
First, you got to talk to your wife there, sunshine.
Yeah, and then you also have to have a chubby.
At the very least.
At the very least. I don't do half-staff handsies.
No.
Hey, who's all, like, racist against something now?
As was just said off screen, the pump must be primed.
Ugh.
Oh, so I should take this opportunity to plug a very awesome podcast that my current hosts, one of them is responsible for, Josh and Eric. Josh is Ivory's husband. Eric is our dungeon master of the game that Amanda and I and Ivory play in. And they have an awesome podcast called Creek of the Week. It is about Dawson's Creek. They use gaming dice to randomly select a Dawson's Creek episode and then proceed to review it and discourse on to commentate on this particular Dawson's Creek episode and the actors and whatnot, and pressing social issues of the mid to late 90s. Yeah, a lot of just really awesome stuff. What's your Twitter handle?
The show's is Talkin' Dawson, no G.
Talkin' Dawson, no G.
And Ace_Collins.
And Ace_Collins for www.creekoftheweek.com if you're interested, which you definitely should be. You should all check that out. It's very cool.
Hashtag sweater on fleek.
Hashtag sweater on fleek.
Stupid. Jeff, what are you doing over there? You look so intent.
I'm just trying to wrap my mind around Dawson's Creek.
Around two middle-aged guys talking about Dawson's Creek. It's a really great podcast.
No, it's the idea that I'm a little jealous I didn't think of it.
Hey,
That's
Josh,
kind of amazing.
Jeff is jealous he didn't think of your podcast idea.
I have to say. I mean, there is so much.
So much rich material.
I'm rolling the dice on the. There's so much Pacey crying. Pacey cries a lot, right?
Yes.
I thought it was Dawson that cries a lot.
Dawson cries, yeah.
Dawson cries.
Oh, yes, I was saying Jeff is very sad that he didn't think of the idea first, that it's like a great fucking podcast idea.
That's a good idea.
True.
But, yeah, so everyone should go check that podcast out, especially if you're really into TV from the 90s.
And who's not?
Isn't.
Right?
Amanda.
The best things came out in the 90s.
I don't know. We all came out of the 80s.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wait. Barely.
Yes. You're right. That totes happened.
Almost the 80s.
It's okay. We're actually, with the exception of Blythe, we are all part of the Oregon Trail generation, aka the lucky ones.
To be fair, I played Oregon Trail when I was a kid.
Yeah, but you still were born in 1985? Yeah, so unfortunately, you are not one of the lucky ones.
Yeah, that's around when I was playing Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit later than that. But yeah.
Excuse me. Did somebody just refer to Amy Grant's The Lucky One?
Yes. The lucky one.
That's a name I haven't thought about in ages.
Fucking unironically listen to Amy Grant's Christian music. That sucked.
Ironically, I did it with Chubb.
Full chub or just half chub?
Yeah, just a half chub?
Well, to me, due to my weight at the time, everything was a chub. I was a fat kid, you see.
Now, when you had fat kid boners, could you see them?
Yeah, I was all right. I did all right.
He was a fat kid, not like a morbidly obese kid.
Yeah.
Oh. Although the only like morbidly obese person I've ever had sex with was like a whale in a great many ways, so he could still see his boners.
That's good.
Yep.
Could you, though?
He's the one who stress fractured his own foot from being fat.
I feel like we shouldn't talk about that publicly.
I know.
Whatever. Like, I mean, now people know, if anyone knows who that is, they know that I had sex with him, so he should be proud.
No, I don't. Okay, sure. Whatever you say.
Did you all ever finish Jessica Jones?
No, I haven't
finished it yet.
I watched it in
but I'm not all the way there yet.
I watched it all in one sitting, like the day it came out. So
that's very awesome.
Because I have no life, and yes.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on the no life part. I just haven't gotten there yet.
I'm mostly done. It's good as fuck. I'm not a Whovian, but I really like David Tennant now.
Yeah.
I can't wait until you watch it. Because it's not your doctor.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know why anyone thinks that I have a problem with that. Like, I am an actor. It doesn't bother me when actors change.
When they are able to play different characters.
Like, I don't know why you guys think that's going to change anything for me.
Some people are weird about that, though.
Yeah,
like, they fixate on somebody.
But that's not me. I'm just going to have more respect and more love for him for being able to play completely different things and bring out completely different emotions in me. I'm just going to be more in love with the man, which... Is that even possible? Apparently.
I guess it will be. And I mean, I will say it's a much scarier role for the Purple Man than when, does anybody remember, Jeff? I bet you do. That time when Dr. Doom put the Purple Man in a crystal and, like, broadcast his pheromones across the planet.
True.
And, like, Wonder Man had been in some kind of tank, so he wasn't affected.
Yep, it's all true.
Yep. But for the most part, like, everybody, including all of the Avengers, were all, like, under the Purple Man spell, which means under Dr. Doom's control, somehow.
Which really everyone should be.
Yes.
Doom is the best.
Doom is the best.
Doom is best there is.
Curse you, Richards! Doom should have had the rights to January Jones!
January Jones?
Oh, yeah, I mean, Jessica Jones. God damn it! My boyfriend has been doing that. Hey, let's watch that January Jones show. and then now I've inherited it.
I actually got a text from my little brother a couple days ago that said, if you had superpowers, I think you would be Jessica Jones. And I'm not quite sure how to take that. I don't know if that's a compliment or...
Well, you'd be super strong and could kind of fly. I guess? Or does he mean that, like, you would be that personality?
Maybe he wants you to find your Luke Cage.
I think he just thinks I'm sarcastic and bitchy and maybe have a drinking problem. I don't know if that...
I mean, there's certainly worse things to be.
Yes. Yeah, so...
An alcoholic with PTSD?
Yeah, I was going to say, an alcoholic with PTSD.
Right.
Is what Josh just said.
Wendy wanted to know one more thing tonight. She wants to know if we're going to be 18 and older for Gen Con, or if she'll be able to bring her 15-year-old son for our performances. This is going to be his first year at Gen Con.
He's going to get a hand job, so...
Okay.
Chrissy, you cannot let your mouth make promises that your hand is not gonna cash. Like you cannot do
I
that.
didn't say with whose hand.
Ugh.
You can't promise anyone else's hand because that's...
What if it's like a device that I make that like it's like a glove that I've stuffed with like a kind of gelatin substance in a sort of kung fu grip that I've attached to like a pole.
So like a
And then I can
fleshlight.
manipulate.
So you're gonna buy him a fleshlight.
Yeah, it's a fleshlight.
That's exactly what I was coming over to point out. I think you're describing the fleshlight.
But it would be more fun if it was an actual like hand, like a Dr. Claw kind of scenario.
I feel like you're still in patent violation.
Actually, a Dr. Claw fleshlight would be pretty awesome. Next time, Gadget! Next time!
Sounds erotic.
That happened.
So I think the real answer here is that are we 18 and over, Jeff?
All right.
Actually,
so
no, for at least one show we don't
kids-
have to be. The one show, the entire point is actually a kind of riff on censorship.
When it comes to your kids, after a certain age, and that age is old enough to get the jokes, they are allowed under your discretion with this caveat. I will let you in, but if for any reason you have to leave, you give us $100 cash.
No.
I don't like people that come in saying, I have no problems with my child seeing this, and then develop a problem.
One censoring joke, and then suddenly we're getting complaints from management.
Jeff is just bitter. We have the 18 and over rating so that kids can't come in on their own. Mm-hmm. However, we don't have a problem if your kid shows up to our shows with you. It's like a PG-13 deal. Like,
well, it's more like it's rated R, not NC-17. Like,
right. There we go.
Or with an adult, you don't have to absolutely be 18 to come in. So if you and your kid think that he is mature enough to handle it, then by all means, like that is your decision to make.
Travis and Wendy are super familiar with our content and what we do.
Yeah.
If they are comfortable with bringing their 15-year-old to our show, then I am comfortable having their 15-year-old at our show.
Right.
Yeah, those rules are really in place so that your 15-year-old can't walk in on his own.
Right.
Yes.
Which, your kid, that's fine. But like we just need a parent there to say like, it's okay. That's all we need. And then we're like, cool, fine, we'll grind all over him. We don't give a shit. But we just need
maybe
to know.
Not that, but
well, yeah.
We'll have Jeff grind all over him.
I don't have any. Listen, I don't have lines where grinding is concerned. I just don't. So.
Hey Amanda, real quick, which do you like? Do you like the pink hat or the beige hat better in terms not just color but the shape?
Everyone needs to know.
Melissa needs to know. Or Ivory needs to know. Fuck!
I actually think the more ivory tinted hat.
That was my favorite as well.
Yes.
Okay, so view E it is. Okay.
I think we've really achieved something tonight here, you guys.
I think we killed Jeff.
Pack it up, kids. Let's go home.
All right.
Oh, so funny.
Any other questions?
I don't think so. And I just do want to clarify that Jeff is just angry because he tried to warn a family over and over and over at a convention many years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. He tried to warn them.
Was this the horror convention?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. It was the horror convention in Tulsa? Was it in?
Yes.
Yeah, it was in Tulsa. And they brought kind of young kids with them.
Yeah.
And we were like, we're going to say some really awful things. And they were like, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And he was like, I'm going to say bad words, like
Bad
the worst
words
words you can think
filthy
of.
sex acts.
Yeah, and they were like, no, it's fine, it's fine. And he goes, okay, you have 5 more seconds to get them out of here if you're not going to be comfortable with, like, the F word or things worse than that. And then he was like, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then he started going, fuck, 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 fuckity, fuck, 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 fuck.
There are a few cunts and twats in there too.
Some cunts and twats. And they got up and they walked out.
Angry. They got up and they walked out angry at me.
Angry, yeah.
That's
Like,
the word. That's the thing.
I already
Yeah.
told you fuckers.
Hey, you should swim with that great white shark. It might want to eat you. Hey, sharks eat people. Hey, you don't have fins. Hey, you're not. Get out. It ate you. And now you're suing me.
Now you're dead. Good job.
Now you're suing me because you're stupid.
Because the shark done ate you.
Yeah. That's what it was like. So that's why I imposed some sort of a rating so that people would understand that when I say bad words, I mean them.
Hey, you guys, meatballs are ready, so I got to go. I'm going to be stuffing meaty balls in my mouth.
Hopefully not with her hands. It's warm.
Travis and Wendy's
Uncomfortably
stepson.
warm.
Think all about it. What's his
Travis'
name?
stepson
What's his
Wendy's
name?
son. To be
Yes.
It's been a delightful evening for me, and thank you guys for being so awesome to Ivory.
Bye, time bangers, you fuckers.
Bye, time bangers, and also check out Freak of the Week.
I don't think it's necessary. Well, I guess they might be fuckers. We don't know. Well, we hope you're fuckers. That's lovely for you.
We hope you get all the chubbies.
Indeed.
Sure.
All right, Rissy, get the hell out of here. We'll close it out without you. Go stuff your face with meatballs. And tell the Crease we love him.
Yes.
More than you.
Also, Josh and Ivory. Oh, she's gone.
She couldn't wait to stuff her mouth with balls.
Story of her life.
It is.
I mean, it's going to be on her gravestone.
I think so. That's how she do.
That is how she do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So awesome.
people,
Do we have
trust
anything else we need to talk about?
the Patreon's good shit.
Patreon.com/Damsel of Dorkington, in case you haven't visited it yet. It has lots of information. We're going to be doing all kinds of things. Other new conventions, songs, videos, sketch videos. It's going to be cool. We're already 2 goals in, almost to our 3rd goal. We're like $7 away from our 3rd goal.
So tell more friends.
Yeah, tell more
For
friends.
the price each month of a Starbucks, like, tall thing. Now, we're not even talking a Grande or a Venti or whatever's after that. They
It's a
can get
Trenta.
quality stuff. A what? A Trenta?
Yeah.
Trenta. They can get quality shit. The qualityest of shit. The shittiest of qualityest of shit. Piped to their I-beams without ever having to leave their home. And if they're lucky and they live in a region in which we travel to as we grow back to, going to conventions, then we'll come into their eye holes.
I prefer people don't come into my eye hole.
No, you're doing it.
I have a strict neck and below policy.
You're doing
on...
it to them. You're fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I know what you're into. Trust me.
Not being a pirate.
Not being a pirate, indeed.
Pirates are lame. Patrons are cool. Be a patron, not a pirate. See?
What are we supposed to be saying, Jeffrey?
Put it
His
right.
brilliance
Put
came
it out
Oh, right.
Be a patron, not a pirate.
Okay.
Yeah, but people aren't pirates of our stuff.
I know, but what
We're
I'm
still giving it away for free. For people who can't be patrons. Which, by the way, if you can't afford to be a patron, we totally understand. And we just appreciate you being supportive. We appreciate you being here for these things, for liking and commenting our posts on Facebook, for watching our videos, and just being supportive in general. And especially if you come to Gen Con. If you come to Gen Con and you see our shows, you are supporting us. You are being a patron. And we really appreciate that. But not everyone can be at Gen Con. And so not everyone is buying tickets to our shows, and not everyone can see our shows. So that's why we're doing this Patreon. is for the people who are in other parts of the country. And we want them to be able to contribute, and then we want to be able to create content for them as well, because right now we're not. It's literally just Gen Con we're entertaining right now, and we want to get back to entertaining all kinds of people, and not just Gen Con.
And not just homeless
people.
people.
Say things like, man, I would love new merchandise. Well, that's what the Patreon helps with, is new merchandise. You can
new videos and new songs, because I hear all the time about when are you guys going to make a new parody. Well, we've made them. We just haven't recorded them.
Can't record them because, yeah. But we would like to.
We would like to. And we will.
Right.
With your help.
Right. And then we can get into your ear holes as well as your eye holes.
Love a good, sexy ear hole.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want to have to like do a Sally Struthers impersonation and eat cake while some of you have to have like eye buzzing flies. As I tell people, for only $5 a month, you can have high quality videos in your face hole, eye hole, and ear hole. That's all.
They're there.
Love me. That's all I ask. I'll get Sarah McLachlan to do a new song as Blythe makes sad faces at a camera.
While pretending to be an animal of some sort.
Yep, exactly.
A werekitty.
A werekitty. I think her video paused.
Yes.
She's not telling me to shut up.
Blythe, are you there? You're not there.
She's dead.
She's gone. She's run away.
She went to go get meatballs of a different sort.
Probably. I want meatballs of any sort in my mouth.
Me too.
Yeah. I'm a little sad that I wasn't invited for meatballs, but I wasn't. Is that a message from the Blythe?
It was.
Her whole system froze up.
I'm not going to say anything about her system, or disparaging or otherwise.
I'm surprised. Are you turning over a new leaf?
My leaf has always been turned. This has always been a turnt leaf, madam. I don't openly disparage. I just say, maybe make sure to do that consumer research before you buy. Every time.
But what if I'm being given something for free, then it doesn't matter because I can't do research on something I'm not buying.
Do you get a receipt with it?
No, because somebody bought it for me.
Yeah, the gift receipt.
But it wasn't a gift.
Oh.
It was payment for services rendered.
Oh, okay.
What are we talking about?
Being a consultant, sometimes stuff gets weird. It's all right.
Is that what they call it these days?
It is, yeah. That's
Consultant.
that's the tax deductionary expenses. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I make up words.
I figured.
Yeah. All right. You got anything else before we turn this thing out?
Probably not. Not that I can think of. But thank you, everyone who's still here, and to the people who've come and gone, though they can't hear me, so it means nothing. So fuck those people who didn't stick around.
Yeah, if you didn't stick through this,
right,
and any of the people that stuck through this know who didn't stick through this, publicly humiliate them.
Yeah, or don't, or because we still love them. But we love all of you guys more, those of you who are still here.
I love you that can see me right now. You're the people I really love. There's a good chance my own mother might have just popped in here and then left. I love you more because you stuck with it. Mom, if you're still here, all that's a lie, and I've always loved you. I just didn't look before I talked.
She knows that you're like that.
That's true. She kept her receipt because I was because I was adopted.
Yeah. So she can still send you back.
It's true.
Yeah.
After 30 years, she can send you back.
Yeah. And she might, after what you just said.
She might. It's all right. She's in Oregon now. She left, the Midwest for Oregon.
Did anyone get dysentery on the way there?
Oddly enough, I asked. She didn't. She forded a river, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. And I think that she got out there and shot squirrels.
Yeah.
Because that's the way you live.
Yeah.
But I don't believe that there are any tombstones of random family members along the way.
Okay, well, that's good.
I mean, I used to play Oregon Trail after school. I don't know if that was a thing for you.
I played it during lunch.
Yeah.
Um,
We had like computer lab after school that you could go to. And it was basically Oregon Trail and Scorched Earth as we got a little bit older.
we had a computer lab that we could get to at lunch, but you had to sign up for it way early. Because you had to sign up for the computer and then whatever you were going to use on the computer. And I think only 2 of the computers had color screens. The other ones were just the green and black. Super fucking old school.
Hell yeah.
And, yeah. So everybody wanted one of the color screens and either Oregon Trail or Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. Those were the big ones.
That was a fine game right there. That was a fine series.
Yep. That and then Print Shop was also the big one that people like to check out.
Yes.
So that you could print shit out on your dot matrix printer that would take like all lunch break to print. But then you had so sad how excited we would get about stuff like that.
But it was new and it was amazing.
It was exciting stuff, but kids these days,
They just don't even understand. They don't get how good they got it. 15-year-old, back in my day, we had to go into the woods to find porn.
Yeah.
It was there.
It was there. That's where I saw my first porn.
Exactly.
It was like under a road. There were those like concrete tubey things that
the drainage pipes.
Yeah.
The drainage.
But it was a giant, like you could walk up right through it. But yeah, there with a friend of mine found a duffel bag full of porn